Right, welcome. I get asked this question quite a lot, so I thought I'd put it out there. You can see exactly what I'm talking about. The question itself is, what equipment do I use when I'm recording? Now, a lot of the stuff I've done this year has been racing. I've not really done anything else. I've got the odd thing going on in the background, but they're not, they're not that exciting, to be fair. We'll start off with GoPros in the cars. Bought some cheap ones offline. I paid about 27 quid for them, so they're cheap, they're tacky. They are 4K. They rattle, which is really annoying. I haven't managed to cure that yet. They come with waterproof case. It comes with a remote, which I've never used, and it comes with loads and loads of different adapters and brackets and sticky stuff, and yeah. To mount them in the cars, I used these. I bought a handful of those because these are roll bar mounts. I've got one out of the packet here. The mounts you get with these are for like bicycle handlebars, so they're too small. They won't go around a roll bar in a race car. So I went out and bought these. They're nice and big. I can't remember the diameter off the top of my head, but you just loosen them off. One side comes undone, like that, so you can just slip it over the bar and do it up, and it's nice and tight. It says, okay, it's nice and tight. You do have to cable tie them up, because should the mount fail or should the camera fall out of its case or anything like that, you don't want it rolling around the floor, and you don't want it getting under the driver's feet. Obviously, there's nothing you can do about it. He's all harnessed in. So I've got those. I very occasionally, I've not used it for a long time, in fact I couldn't even find it when I planned on doing this video last night, is use this DSLR. It's a Fuji FinePix. It's 10 or 12 years old now. It's only something like 10 megapixels or something like that. It's not fancy. I don't really tend to use it. It's big and it's bulky. What I do tend to use a lot of the time now is what this is being recorded on at the minute, which the GoPro behind the camera will see, is a Google Pixel 2, which is my personal phone. I chose that because the camera is actually fantastic in it. It's really sharp, it's really quick, focus is pretty good in it as well. Very occasionally I will also use my old phone, which is an iPhone 6. It is damaged, but it functions, it works, and it's quite handy as a backup. What else do I use? I'm planning on, and this is a test for me, using this from now on, which is a wireless microphone. The only trouble I have personally at the moment is because of the phone I've decided to do most of my recording on is a Google. It doesn't have a headphone jack. So at the moment I'm having to run it through my old iPhone, which is sat just out of shot, with the other end, the receiver, picking up me. It's a bit of a pain in the bum, but it is what it is. It's my own fault. I could run it through the phone, but I've lost the adapter to enable me to do it. I can't find it. I used to use, and I will for videos that aren't racing related, I went out and bought these sucker mounts for Windows. I don't tend to use this. That's just for demonstration purposes, so you can see where the camera goes. It'll always be in one of its waterproof cases. Big sucker on it. They're quite rigid. They do rattle a little bit, but I'm on a budget here. They're quite good. I paid 7 quid, something like that, for these. Got a couple of those. Got another one as well, which is slightly shorter, so it doesn't rattle quite as much, but you're still quite limited on how much movement you've got on it. Anything else? No, I don't think that is actually. I think that is everything. I need to get back to work. I'm going to finish my cup of coffee. Oh, thank you, Simon, by the way, for these. Oh, it's getting a bit cold now. So yeah, any other questions, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to answer them.